But this is interesting. David's campaign against Edom, even though not specifically mentioned in the text about this incident that happened where Hadad can like sneaking through Joab's siege or fortification, and the fact that David and Joab they were able to exterminate, to slaughter all the male, and had Hadad, the young boy, escape. Just marvelous thing. I believe it's connected with David's campaign in 2 Samuel chapter 8. Let's open to 2 Samuel chapter 8 verse 13. David became famous when he returned from defeating the Arameans in the valley of Salt. He defeated 18,000 in all. He placed garrison throughout Edom, and all Edomites became David's subjects. The Lord protected David wherever he campaigned. David reigned over all Israel. He guaranteed justice for all his people. This is interesting. So, no matter which campaign he did, but what's important is it was written there in 8:14. The Lord protected David wherever he campaigned. So, including the slaughter of the male, which was likely to be 2 Samuel chapter 8. Listen carefully. The Lord protected David wherever he campaigned, and defeating all, and especially in Edom. Yet the Lord preserved one young boy hated to be Solomon's adversary in the future. Wow, it's amazing, isn't it? This happened, 11:14 till 11:16 happened in David time. Yet God, with his all knowledge, with his mighty power, unthinkable way that we cannot fathom, God preserved this young boy to be a punishment for Solomon's. And this is interesting because God can use anyone, even those who might not know the Lord, to discipline us, to even, maybe in this case of Solomon, to embarrass him. Edomite is like nothing compared to Israel when Solomon was king. And sometimes God used this small thorn to bring pain to you and me, and sometimes using unexpected person to show how limited, wicked we are, facing with perfect just God, who unlimited, who love me, love Salomon, and yet in his all-knowing, his perfect way determined us, and in this case Salomon, to be punished. We'll never know what happened after that. It's not mentioned further how Hadad kept become a stumbling block for Solomon, but it again show us how God can use anything for his glory, including disciplining Solomon, and to show the people how God, there is nothing can be hidden from the Lord. So I'm just so fascinated how God doing small things perfectly in David's time, and he knows one day Solomon will not showing his allegiance toward Lord. Yet in the middle, the Lord loves Solomon so much. The Lord guides Solomon so much. What an amazing God we have. Loving, perfect, love righteousness and justice. So yeah, this is what I want to share with you this evening. I'm so blessed. So maybe one day in our life, when there's someone that may be so annoying, and he was just he's just nothing. His speeches meant nothing. He's just foolish. He's just oblivious. Well, maybe it's good for us also to come before the throne of grace and, Lord, why do you allow this man to do this? You remember David when God allowed Shimei throw David with stone and mud, and David interestingly said, maybe God will remember my suffering right now and give me my justice one day. David accepted that. Maybe one day we need to accept something uncomfortable that probably God has something to do with us. Well, in this case, Salomon, his heart already changed. You see, I will finish with this. After two visions, and he shifted his allegiance, and then again uh, the Lord talked to him and warned him. Not this time. This time is not warned. This is announcement of the judgment. Yet Solomon kept on hardening his heart. As you see, he became insecure, and he wanted to kill Jeroboam, and that ended up with how Rehabeam lost 10 tribes, and Jeroboam, you see he also became insecure king, where he then decided to build a worship place in Samaria and also in Bethel, and chose priests not from the Levite for the insecurity. So I just want to share to you about that, how God's been doing amazing in raise up king and discipline king, and even uproot kings and kingdom. Up till now, all the nations will experience God's judgment, and he will also preserve people, preserve us too, like David will look for God wholeheartedly. Praise the Lord. God bless you.